Hey guys, so I am doing a product review today, so not a subscription. I just wanted to talk about these lip colors that I got from ColourPop, and I've been looking for a really long-lasting, smudge-proof lipstick that I can eat in and it just won't come off. And I was looking for that, and I had a friend tell me about ColourPop, so I've been using them for like a few months now, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with them and whether I think it's worth it for you to get. To start off, they're really cheap. They're like $6 per tube. And I think if you sign up for their emails, you get a discount, so do that if you wanna try them. So each tube was $6, so I mean 12 bucks, it's not that much. And I got this pretty, it's already rubbed off right here, but this is a pretty pink color that I got. And this is like a sort of like an orangey red. So I'll try them on and then I'll talk about pros and cons, what I liked, what I didn't like about them. Okay, so when you first put it on, you just need to kind of go back and forth a few times to make sure that it's on. You just want to like kind of let it dry before you touch anything, because see how it transfers like kind of pretty soon after you put it on. So you want to wait a little while and make sure it dries. So something that I didn't like about them, they make my lips look really chapped. When I first put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look great, it looks great, the color looks good, everything looks good. Oh, I got some on teeth. Anyways, I smile really big and it stretches it out a little bit, and then when I just like go back to not smiling, it's like really crinkly. And still I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. Like if it really lasts, then I'm willing to like be okay with it looking crinkly. So once it dries, it doesn't come off. It's pretty good at staying on like right after you put it on. The problem is when you start going throughout your day, like in maybe a couple hours or two, your lips start to get really chapped and really dehydrated, and they start to peel. I've been using these for months, like hoping and wishing that it would somehow get better, but it hasn't, and it doesn't. The second thing that I really don't like about them is that when you're eating, then it starts to kind of peel and come off, and you get this sort of like ring around your lips. If you've ever seen someone that was eating and like all of a sudden half of their lipstick is gone, that eventually happens, especially if you're eating oily foods, like sandwiches, burgers, something that's like gonna definitely wipe your lip. It kind of, anything with a little bit of oil will just kind of make it rub off like a normal lipstick. So I did not find that their claim that you can eat with it, I didn't find that that was true. And I've eaten a lot of stuff with it. So now I'm gonna try on this reddish lip color and talk a little bit more about it. So one thing with ColourPop is in order to get it off, you have to use a makeup remover. Obviously, for me, I had it come off throughout the day, so it was like half off by the time the end of the day came and I took it off. I just use a typical makeup remover, put it on my lips, wash it off, and even sometimes it still leaves like a little bit of a hint of the color that was on it. So now I'm gonna put this one on and I'll just tell you a little bit more about ColourPop. Okay, so that is the red color, and I really like it. I like that it is kind of pretty much the same color that I saw on the model on the picture, so it's pretty accurate. One thing is like it's not super forgiving when you're applying it, and if you get a little bit outside of your lip, like you can immediately try and wipe it off, but it's always gonna leave just the tiniest bit of the color on your face, so you'll have to probably get a Q-tip and some makeup remover and kind of like outline your lips. I kind of did this really fast, so I don't really even know how it looks. But again, I love how it goes on right away. My problem is that it's not exactly what it claims. It does not really last, like it's not completely smudge proof. I told a friend, it was like at the beginning of the day and we were hanging out and I was like, oh, this is this new color stuff, it's supposed to stay on, but you know, it kind of makes my lips look a little chappy. And throughout the day, she like looked at me one time and she was like, oh yeah, I see what you mean about like it makes your lips look chappy. I thought my friend would be like, oh, it's not that bad, like it's not as bad as you think. She was like, yeah, it's pretty bad. So that was one thing that I was like, oh, maybe it's not worth it. Like if it only lasts a couple hours, I mean, I might as well just wear regular lipstick and have it make my lips look nice throughout the day and just have to reapply. So let me get up close and you can kind of see like when I smile, it kind of stretches my lips out a little bit. And then it's like really wrinkly. And sometimes the color's off, so like I might reapply a little bit. But even so, I mean, so let me go, I'm gonna go like eat something really quick and like a piece of bread or something, and I'll show you what I mean by how it comes off all in the middle. You can see that lipstick, it's not raspberry jam, that's my lipstick coming off. So now the lipstick is starting to transfer, and I just feel like this isn't even a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's not even greasy or oily, really. But obviously I have crumbs on my face, so you know, after I eat, I dab my napkin, and it comes off. And then let me give you a close-up. I'm really sorry. I apologize ahead of time. My lips are gonna be so gross. So see how it keeps this ring around your lips, and then it's like sort of patchy and sticks to certain dry parts of your lips. And I've tried, at this point, I would just like reapply it, wait for it to dry, and that makes it worse. It peels in like 20 minutes. It will be super crackly, super peely, super gross. You have to have like completely clean lips to even put this on the first time. I was just getting so frustrated. You can't just like reapply it throughout the day. It doesn't work like that. It'll just peel worse and it'll make your lips dry even worse. My verdict is, even though these were only $6 and even though they look really good right when you put them on, I would recommend not getting this. It does not last as long as it says. Even the couple hours that it does last, or if you aren't eating anything all day, which never happens, I like eat all the time. I'm like always eating. Like I wanted something to last through my meals, so if I'm going out to eat with someone, I can eat food and not get lipstick all over me, and also not have it fade super well. So I haven't quite found that yet. I can't even use these anymore. I'm like too embarrassed because I'm constantly thinking about, are my lips dry, are they peeling? So it's not worth it to me. I would recommend not getting it. So that's my review of ColourPop, and if you tried it, let me know your experience. I love to read your comments, so go ahead and leave me a comment if you tried this or if you tried something else that works better. Love to know, because I'm still looking for that long-lasting lip care. As always, if this was a helpful or informative video, please give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Subaholic. Thanks for watching.